Hi, I'm Kevin Hill, and today we're going to do another fun painting. So let's get started. With the 2-inch brush and some blue and black, we can come right up here to the top and just drop in a nice little sky. Maybe today we just want a simple sky, maybe just blue. And we'll just let that color run all the way across, and then gently let it work down. With some black and blue and a little bit of red, we can come right up here to the top and drop in a big mountain. Now maybe in our painting today, this big mountain is gonna be the feature of the painting. So we'll spend a little extra time here, really make it look nice and detailed. Kind of have it come off like that maybe. Maybe there's a little ridge right there. With the knife and a little bit of yellow and red, we can just drop on a little bit of highlight to this mountain here. Now I'm using the small edge of the knife. This lets me do some more detailed things, kind of get a little more control over exactly what's happening. But if you'd rather use the big edge, it works too. With some blue and white, we can add in some shadows. Do it the same exact way. Just pull down with the small edge of the knife. There. Make sure you do this very lightly so that you get a lot of nice texture in the paint. With a 2-inch brush, we can come right along the bottom of this mountain and gently brush it. I'm just looking to create a little bit of mist here at the bottom. I don't want to destroy too much of the mountain. Just a little bit on the bottom. See, that makes it look very soft. With the filbert brush, we can draw in just a little line. Maybe this is a very distant tree line back here. We'll just rub it in, and then we'll come back with a little bit of paint and just pull up like this. Get these nice little trees right out here. Very, very far away. You don't have to see much detail, just a little bit. With the filbert brush and some white, we can come right along the bottom of this tree line and just rub. Just looking to destroy the bottom edge. Create a little bit of snow back in there. There. Let this white pick up some of the colors we have in the trees, and it'll automatically look like little shadows back in there. Now when you're done with the right side, then you can jump right over here to the left side and do really the same thing. Just draw in a little line to get you started. And then you can bring up some trees, just like this. Just tap and touch. This makes nice trees very quickly. With the fan brush and a little bit of black and blue, we can come right in here and just tap in a little tree. I'm just going to use the corner of the brush and work the tree back and forth to create all these nice little limbs in there. Just like this. And maybe it stops right about there. All right, maybe let's do another one right there. Just use the corner of the brush and tap. Now, before we go too far, I think we should sketch in a little river down here. Maybe something like that. And this way we know exactly where it's going to be, so we can paint around it and kind of plan the rest of the painting around it. Now with the 1-inch brush, we can grab a little bit of the base color to these trees and just move it around. This creates some very easy and quick shadows. Now with the knife, we can scratch in just the basic shape of a house back here. The reason I want to scratch it in with the point is so that if I don't like it, I can just simply blend it in with the background colors, with the trees and the snow, and then try it again. Now we can begin blocking in our building. First, just kind of work on the outside shapes and make sure everything is straight, all your angles and everything. Now we can begin adding on just a little bit of detail to the house. Just brush down and you'll get nice little boards. I'm using a synthetic rake brush. The bristles are very separated on this brush, so it gives me some nice texture. Next we'll go through some black and brown, a little bit of blue and red. And let's do a big tree. And we'll do it the same way as we did the other ones. Just tap and let this brush work back and forth all the way down. Now when we get to this mountain, we're gonna have to stop, take the knife, and just remove some of that paint. It was just a little bit too thick for us to go over. It's not a problem. We just move it right out of the way, and then we'll continue painting. With some yellow and red on a fan brush, we can rub in just a little bit of color on this little river here. Now with the fan brush and some white and a little bit of red, we can come right over here and start laying in some of these nice highlights in the snow. Just brush them right in, right over the shadows we already put in. You can rub them a little more if you need to soften them. And let's do some of that on this side too. With the knife and some black, we can drop in a few rocks right here in the foreground. This really helps to make the painting look a little more detailed. And they're very easy to do. Just drop them right in. With the fan brush, we can add on just a few little highlights to these trees. Just touch and let that brush work back and forth all the way down the tree. All right, well, I think we're done. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Don't forget to check out my website and also my instructional DVDs. And thanks for watching.